My life was a mess. It was a mess. I never handled struggle well. I never really thought about what it took actually being an adult. I was too busy being an adult. I was a young mother, so everything I learned as I went. My situation was unique unto myself because when I came here, I was actually already a homeowner. So that just in itself, it goes to show you how people are at different levels in their lives and they still have this hurdle, they still have this obstacle. When I came, it was just me and my oldest children, who's 12 and 10. And it was a whole nother world. It was a whole nother experience. And my anxiety was through the roof. I'm sure my blood pressure was through the roof too. It took a lot of adjusting. Because I wasn't used to living under anybody's authority. And so I worked and I had my kids here, and it was definitely an eye-opening experience as far as what shelters were and all the resources and the things that they could really help you do. Like I never knew. I've never been in a shelter. I never knew of anybody who was in a shelter because it's not something that's talked about. But I can definitely say it changed my life forever, and it changed it for the better. You learn to be on someone else's time, but in a good way. Like it teaches you, okay, I have to calm down. I have to focus on what I need to do. This. It's really simple. It breaks it down, and you're just working towards a goal every day. To be a good mom, you have to first be a good woman. And not just statistically, not just economically. You have to have a strong foundation. And being here, it didn't just impact me economically. It didn't just impact me spiritually. It set the tone. It set the pace. And I know it sounds crazy, but being here and you see other people, other women from other walks of life, and you see how they interact with people, and you see how they interact with their own children, and it makes you look at yourself and say, okay, I can sort of see myself in that. And I'm not okay when she does it. So I've got to figure out a way to change. And there's so many blueprints. Like when we do daily devotionals, it's like it's still present tense. It's not the past. It will never be the past. I want to say is thank you. Not just to the directors, not just to the interns, bless their hearts. We drove them crazy. We drove them all mental. But they stuck with us, especially Hillbilly. He stuck with us through it all. This place, it has tremendously impacted my life. People come from so many different walks of life. But here we're all the same. We're all starting over. We're all trying to get it together and make a way. And you have people like Mr. Andy and Miss Sam, and they just want to see us do good. You know, they don't want to see us come back to stay. They just want to see us come back every once in a while to say hello. It's given me back my father. It's given me back my father. It's given me back myself. And it's brought me closer to my children. It's brought me closer to where I need to be. And this was such an important stone that I had to go through. I had to make this journey. And I'm so glad that this place is here and that those doors were open and they helped me when I couldn't help myself.